Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of the Open Web Community and Creators Hackathon. Chloe Lewis here, co-facilitator of the Create Base Guild in the Near ecosystem, and I call myself, Near adoption specialist. I just really like helping people get onboarded into different Web3 technologies, blockchain, crypto tech. And so throughout this hackathon, part of the idea to help support that has been to help people get together, network, meet each other, and share their ideas and earn and get incentivized for that. So in this networking session, I'm going to start off just giving a little bit of a hackathon overview. So if you're watching this on YouTube, that is totally fine. You're going to get an overview of what's been going on. If you're here in AirMeet, that's great. You can ask questions here. I will be watching the chat. Also, hey. And yeah, so let's get started. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen because by now you should have seen this many, many times. And so I'm just going to make sure you've seen this website at least once if you haven't seen it before. So this is createbase.community/hackathon. And this is the go-to site to get all the information that you'll need for this event that we're here for. So what we're really doing is we are incentivizing people coming together and sharing their ideas of how to support the creative Web3 space. So we're trying to make it more efficient for creative communities and those that inhabit them. So if you haven't actually registered for this event yet, and you just find yourself in this AirMeet and you're or watching this video, come to this link, createbase.community/hackathon, click this big register button, put your information in, and we will make sure that you get all the necessary information to get started in this hackathon, because there are some prerequisites to get started, just to let you know. There was a one-day conference we had on Friday, a couple days ago. So if you want to check out the conference, please click this link for the conference underneath the register button. You can see the full event schedule by clicking schedule. You can drop into the Near forums. We'll talk about that in a second. And if you have any questions about anything that's going on, you can drop into the Near Discord. You can get NFTs dropped to you. You can get a free Near account. Lots of fun, crazy stuff going in on the Discord. There's office hours as well for the hackathon. Down into what most people would need to know to kind of move forward. Okay, so you want to support creative communities. You might want to be looking into Web3 tech, like different blockchain technologies to do it. What is being incentivized truly during this 3-week event? So we are doing it in these 8 sort of topics or buckets of funds that are being governed on chain by DAOs. So a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. And I always laugh a little bit because, all that really means is that people are using their Near accounts to sign transactions and vote yes or no on your proposal. So, sorry, I'm actually got some lemonade this morning. It's quite delicious. So we have the VR DAO, which stands for virtual reality. So any topic that you have where you might want to use virtual reality to bolster your Web3 community. Right now, as we all know, we're going through a global pandemic. And so a lot of the events that we're used to maybe having to organize our communities in person might not be as viable in some parts of the world still. And might not be viable for a long time, and maybe never in the same way again. And so maybe taking a virtual reality experience and being able to connect people together could be a way to maybe connect your community and have them work more efficiently and get creative tasks done. And if you think that you have an idea for that, you can click this submit button. It'll drop you straight into the Near forums where you'll get a guide for how to get started. If you click this button going to the VR Sputnik DAO, you'll be then linked into the DAO. So it kind of, we try and direct you straight through everywhere you need to go. And actually, yeah, so a little bug there, as you'll see. So little trick here, if you're unable, we'll change all these links actually to the old a link. But if you go to old.sputnik.fund, and I'll drop this link in the chat as well, you'll be able to see the old UI for the Sputnik DAO, and you'll be able to end it off with whatever link in search for the DAO. We will change all those links for you actually, because that would be great if they were working from the website. But yeah, so from here, you can get to the VR Sputnik DAO, and you can see the different proposals that are here. So, you know, you can go and see, this is someone's proposal here, Black History Virtual Map. You can click back and see the proof link on the forum for the proposal. So this is somebody's proposal they've already went through. They've written out all the information. They've used this link in their Sputnik DAO proposal. And when there are votes from the DAO council, which is up here, so it is Jilt Lewis from Mintbase and Natural Warp. They will vote on this proposal on chain, and then that proposal will get paid out. And there's a couple other proposals here as well, as you can see. So we have also generative art. You can click the submit button and see everything going on there. We have NFT onboarding, the Near Music Guild, NXM DAO. We have NFT gaming, Seed Club, which should be, you know, it's about social tokens. We have Figment Learn, which that's a bit, and the Figment Learn and the MetaGov DAOs work a little bit different. Quickly, I'll speak about the Figment Learn opportunity to kind of get involved in the Near ecosystem. So here, you could actually earn Near tokens to create tutorials for the Near ecosystem. So the top 3 tutorials will receive like grand prizes of $2,500 in Near, $1,500 in Near, or $1,000 in Near. And you get, Data Hub Plus for free, which is an RPC, where if you're a developer, you can connect to their Near node. So if you're not a developer, that might not mean a lot to you, but if you are a developer, that could be, could mean a lot for being able to develop your application. And so you can check out other Near tutorials. So you can see like 19 people have already kind of clicked in there, which is awesome. And in those tutorials, you could actually earn Near for learning. So if you have an idea, you're not a developer, you can actually get started here by clicking this link for Near tutorials and earn some Near along the way, learn how to get to build some smart contracts on Near, and continue working through it. Yeah, you can get paid $5 in Near to complete the Near pathway on Figment Learn as well. And then for the MetaGov challenge, that works a bit differently also. When you hit submit in there, you'll be able to get to the Open Web Governance Challenge, where they have prizes for, first of all, setting up your own Sputnik DAO. You can get 30 Near for doing that. Maybe you want to organize your team into a DAO. That might be a use case, or maybe your project, you can see in a DAO governing the way tokens are distributed, or the different decision-making tasks that happen in your project. So maybe a DAO could be useful there. And also they have other governance kind of challenges. So you can kind of come down to this challenge, and you can they have some pre-imagined tasks. So you can kind of reimagine the Near Community Fund, govern the Rainbow Bridge, better DAO frameworks on Near, develop the Near MetaGov plugin. So there's so much to get involved with. So if you're into governance at all, protocol governance at all, get involved there. You don't need to be a developer at all as well. And so that is a little bit of an overview of how to get started. There are already quite a few proposals under a lot of these topics. And so if you go back to the forum and you just click under the guide and go to like the protocol governance category, you'll already see there's a number of proposals. So I will share this link in the chat for Yes, you can kind of go straight into, so this is straight into the link for the MetaGov challenge. There, if you would like to, for example, get to all the creative topics, for example, you can kind of come. So Brenda, for your question, it's a different website here. If you would like to see all the creative topics that are available, you can pop in there and you'll see all the different proposals. So if you don't really have an idea yet as well, feel free to go into the forum, read other people's proposals. This is all open source. You can take a few different people's ideas and kind of create one of your own and then submit to a DAO that way. So yes, if anyone has any questions about how to get started or next steps, please feel free to ask them. But I'm just gonna leave the stage now. The purpose of this was just to give a quick overview. I will be at the getting started table, and you can feel free to ask one-on-one questions there for a little while. Thank you so much for being a part of this hackathon, and we look forward to seeing all of your submissions. Okay, until tomorrow, or until the next session, which should be coming up very soon.